Hey guys, welcome to Mondays with Kyler. And hi, here I am. I've been MIA for a while. Just a bunch of crazy stuff, depression and stress and a whole bunch of other stuff going on, and I was just forgetful, and I apologize, and I know I said it last video. It's just been crazy, and I don't know, I needed some time to think and de-stress and all of that crazy stuff. So with this video, I'm trying to, not necessarily rush it, but I got 3 different topics to talk about, just to try to make up and, give my opinion and my thoughts, about, the topics, that I've missed and all of that. So, the first topic I'm going to talk about is our biggest insecurity about being trans, and what are we most confident about. I'd have to say my biggest insecurity about everything is just knowing that the people who aren't as accepting and supportive of me, going 10 years down the road, having those people call me out and just be ridiculous about stuff and just make themselves look like asses pretty much, and things like that. Just having, it narrows it down to, people just calling me out from my previous life, than what, I will be, and just making, me feel irritated and things like that. What I'm really most confident about is knowing that finally I'm going to start to be the person who I've always seen myself to be. And I guess it's I say seeing myself because we all dream, we all know, and we all have thoughts of who we want to be, who we're set out to be, things like that. Even knowing that we already see ourselves as male, we're legally male, we're everything of that nature, but it's just knowing that when you start finally seeing changes, that's when you start being more confident about yourself and representing yourself and standing taller and just, being proud of who you are and just being confident. That's what I'm really looking forward to, as soon as I start hormones and, seeing physical changes. I know, I'm confident, but I'm nowhere near as confident as I know I can be, and I know that help with, being on hormones is going to help me, reach my confident goals in myself. And once I start doing that and reaching those goals, then everything else is just gonna fall into place, and my fantastic relationship is gonna be even more fantastic. I don't know how that's even possible, but it will be. My family and everything, I'm just gonna be I don't want to say a completely different person. Just because being more confident is gonna help me get through life, and that's what I'm really most excited about. I don't know, it's just it's just my biggest insecurity is just, like I said, having people call me out later on down the road that refuse to support or accept me as who I am. That's gonna be my biggest insecurity. But I just gotta, push through that and just be strong and don't let that stuff affect me. Obviously, by that time comes, I'm not gonna be known as, my legal name right now. I'll be known, as Kyler, definitely male, and, just going through that. But, just keep your head high, stay strong, and just, kind of push through it. Everybody's gonna get it, and it's just how it is. But just stay strong when you think about your insecurities and things like that. You just gotta stay strong. Stay strong and push through, like I said. Second topic that I'm going to talk about is my style and the way I dress, I guess. Yeah. How our style represents, like, you know, who we are as a person, and things like that. Obviously right now, as you can see, I'm not very much, but I just had an interview, so I try to always, you know, represent myself, and always, like, try to present myself as clean cut, and, you know, button up shirt and things like that for an interview. But normally how I am lately anyways, because I've been down with surgery, sweatpants and sweatshirts and, like, crazy stuff like that. That's my comfy style. But, like, if I were to go out, I'm from the country, as you can see. I got camo hanging up back here, and Carhartt, and Go Bucks. So I love my hats, but I also just I always try to look country, because obviously I'm from the country. I'm a country boy. Always been a country boy. So there's a lot of camo, there's a lot of jeans, a lot of, like, button-up plaids and stuff like that. In the summertime, it's cargo shorts, polos, things like that. I mean, it's just, I just try to, you know, be comfortable and be cool with me, and just go along with things, and I guess dress the way that I want to be represented. And, you know, I'm not going to dress a slob, because then people are going to think, you know, I'm a slob. Every time I go out, I just always try to present myself the best that I can. So do what makes you comfortable, and you'll feel happy about yourself. Everything will just be normal and comfortable for you. You know, if you have to wear, you know, baggier clothes or things like that to, you know, hide your chest, then do it. You gotta do what makes you feel comfortable. I know I'm pre-op still, and I normally dress in at least 3 different layers, especially if I know if I'm, like, leaving the house. It's just, you know, it's a comfort thing for me. I have to, you know, obviously I have my binder, wife beater. If it's the summertime, then, like, I have a t-shirt or, like, a muscle shirt. I mean, that's, like, 3 layers. In the wintertime, is obviously binder, like, wife beater sometimes, long sleeve shirt, t-shirt, and then, like, a sweatshirt. So, like, I always try to, like, make myself comfortable and just represent yourself, you know, the best I can, and hide my feminine qualities that I have. But don't let anybody try to tell you otherwise, and you gotta dress a certain way, because you don't. Just do you and be you. Be happy. That's all you gotta do. So, I mean, that's my take and my advice on my style. But do what you do and make yourself happy, and, you know, everything will just fall into place. And now we're moving on to this week's topic that I missed yesterday. Who, you know, are our role models and mentors that we can turn to, you know, in our times of struggle? Someone who we can talk to. Who's that person or people that we can talk to? And what are our, you know, expectations about our experience and all of that? I want to say, like, I have a lot of role models. I look up to a lot of people, but I don't really talk to really anybody. I talk to my girlfriend, and I talk to I want to say my biggest role model, and someone who that I can connect with on many different levels. It's my brother Kevin. He's always there anytime I have questions about stuff or need to talk about stuff or things like that. He's always there, and, you know, I can't thank him enough. He helps me get through stuff. He reassures me about stuff, and he's, you know, helping me figure things out, and going through, like, medical things, and just, you know, trying to throw out, you know, who he thinks is, you know, the best doctors to go to, and all of that. He's just always there. I can talk to him about anything personal, and he's cool with it. He doesn't care. He's just there to help me, and, you know, do all of that. And it's like, you know, one day I hope I can fulfill them shoes for someone who looks up to me. So I can't wait till he comes home finally, in the next couple days or something like that, so we can actually sit down face to face and, you know, have these conversations and not worry about getting into depth details over text messages or crazy stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, I really can't wait, you know, to be able to have like, these conversations like face to face with him and all of that stuff. He's a really cool dude, very respectful, and I can't thank him enough for everything that he does and will probably most likely continue to do for me. You know, some of my expectations that I have about me and my experience is, you know, I don't expect people to get it right off the rip. I don't. I still expect people to mess up. I still do it, but I expect those people to acknowledge me at who I'm becoming and start making a change in names and referrals. And, you know, I don't, as much as I would love to say, I would love, you know, expect the world to start acknowledging it. It's not going to happen. But I just want the people that I'm closest with and, like, in my community to, you know, just recognize me as who I am and not someone who I was. I just want to be able to just, you know, go through everything so cleanly, but I know that's not going to happen because you're always going to have those people that always are going to sit there, they're going to judge you, they're going to criticize you, they're going to do everything to bring you down and tear you apart and get you in that state of mind where it's not a good place. And I know that's going to happen, and I know, you know, it's going to bother me. Yeah, I can't lie about it. But, you know, you just got to brush that shit off, get off your, you know, ass, and just, you know, continue to struggle, like, go through, push yourself, and, like, don't let people pull you down to their level. Don't do anything. And I just, I got, like, so much stuff, like, thoughts going on in my head. I just can't get them all out, like, to make sense. So I really hope, like, this video, like, makes sense and, isn't too jumpy and, like, everything is, like, smooth for everybody. But, like, we have a lot of expectations in our lives. But we have to allow room for things that aren't going to happen. We have to make room for those times where it's not going to be expected. Things are going to fall apart and all of that. It's going to happen, and we just need to be able to push through and just continue doing us and stand proud and just don't let the stupid shit pull you down. That's all I got to say. But just stay strong. That's all. I know I've said that a lot. Stay strong and push through, and don't stay out. Just get up. Just keep on keeping on. That's what I always used to say. And I think I'm gonna get back on that track, and, you know, you just gotta keep on keeping on, and it pretty much stands and explains itself. But this video is really long, and I can't wait till, you know, I'm sitting in this spot and having somebody else looking up to me for advice, and I'm looking down on them, and yeah, it's just crazy. But thank you all for watching. I will definitely catch you guys next week, and everything will be great, and everybody's just all kind of crazy with school and work and a bunch of crazy stuff, but we will definitely try to keep up as best as we can, and I will definitely try to get something up next week on time. So I will check you guys out and talk to you next week. Peace out, guys.